An update on my training. You've reached Talking with Dr. Terry, 180 Seconds to a Better You, message number 105. This call goes out to Lynn Braun, who has spent countless hours creating and organizing this endowment fund in honor of Dr. Gilbert. Remember, you can donate to Dr. Gilbert's Endowment Fund by going to bit.ly/Dr. Terry, Terrie, with a capital D and a capital T. I thought I'd use today, Sunday, to give you an update on my training. I was in a tizzy, also known as about to panic, because I had planned to start heavy-duty training in April, and it wasn't happening. So many things were getting in the way, and I was simply overwhelmed by them, and I thought I had to quit this or that, but I wanted to be able to do them all. In fact, I was getting discouraged because in the past I'd been able to do so many things at once. What was wrong with me now that I couldn't? Is this just because I'm getting old? So I picked up my trusty pen and journal and started writing about the dilemma. I listed all the things I wanted to do and needed to do. I thought I needed to stop my volunteering until after the race since it's late at night for me and I don't get enough rest those 2 days. I listed all the thoughts and questions that came to mind in this jumbled mess. You know, those invisible things I talked about yesterday. Things like, it's too much. You should continue. You always get headaches after volunteering. They'll think you're a bad person. They can wait 3 months. It's not that much time, Terry. You're making a big deal out of this. What issue is volunteering really bringing up? How is this volunteering with dying people making you really feel? Why do you have to train so much? Will you really use that time to train, or is it just an excuse? As I wrote everything down, I realized that these were my parts talk. Thank goodness I've had so much experience with IFS, Internal Family Systems, because I was able to look at the situation differently and calm each of those parts. I really didn't do too much else, so I was surprised, although I shouldn't have been, when I started looking forward to training and getting back into it. I went back to my hilly route, the one I used for training for this race, and have been adding time out there. Thursday it was 7 hours, and I'm still going to volunteer until June, which had been my original plan. Also on this week's training walks, I realized my legs are a lot stronger than they were last year. I think that's because I didn't do the February race last year, and I was off quite a bit because of a back issue. Whatever the reason, I'm ecstatic. I also have new water bottles, which have made it easier to get fluids quickly without having to stop. And if you have to stop, get your water bottles out of your pockets and into your mouth, etc., that becomes a pain, and you just stop doing it. So I've actually been drinking more than I ever have on training runs, and I felt the positive effects of it. The same with eating. I'm eating more appropriate foods, except for those Pop-Tarts that Paul will give me a hard time about. Just kidding, Paul. So that's the good news. It's 74 days until the race. I'll keep you posted.